Hi everyone! Not so long ago, a landmark event has happened. PVS-Studio appeared in Compiler Explorer. Now you can quickly and easily analyze code for errors right on the godbold.org site, Compiler Explorer. This feature opens up a large number of new possibilities, from quenching curiosity about the analyzer's abilities to being able to quickly share results of the check with a friend. Today, I will tell you how to use these features. Compiler Explorer is an interactive online service for researching compilers. To get to it, you need to go to the site godbold.org. Here you can write code directly on the site and immediately see what assembly output a particular compiler will generate for it. Let's try to change the code a bit. As you can see, the compiler output has also changed. Now let's try to choose a different compiler, and we'll see that the assembly code has also changed. Currently, analysis using PVS-Studio is available on the site for all versions of JCC and Clang for 86 and 64-bit platforms. Unlike PVS-Studio itself, Compiler Explorer doesn't support C# and Java yet, so at the moment you can only check code written in C and C++ on the site. To launch PVS-Studio, click Add Tool in the Compiler Output tab, and then select PVS-Studio in the drop-down list. For convenience, you can tick Wrap Lines. Done! Now the window that appears will automatically display all the warnings that the analyzer issues for your code. Let's change the code a bit so that an error appears in it. As you can see, the analyzer immediately gave us two warnings. The first one warns of an error. Visibility scope of the eye pointer was exited without releasing the memory. This error causes a memory leak. The second warning tells us that the eye variable is not used after memory has been allocated for it. This code is quite strange, and usually it also contains an error. Compiler Explorer has a very smart Windows system, so you can move them, or, for example, overlay them on top of each other. If you aren't interested in the compiler output right now, you can hide it in the following way. You can either write code directly in the Compiler Explorer window, or upload individual files. To do this, click Save Load and select File System in the Opening tab. Now we have the code from the file. The analyzer found a typo in it. In line 12, the programmer wrote cap_resx instead of cap_rezy. You can also download the code to your computer by clicking Ctrl+S or using Save Load. We can also view the output received after executing our code. Let's do this for a program that sorts an array in ascending order. You can open the execution window by clicking Add New Execution Only in the Code Writing tab, right here. Now, in addition to the analyzer's triggers, we can see the output of our code. At first glance, it may seem that the program is working correctly, but in reality, it is just the luck of the draw. There is a serious error in the code, which leads to undefined behavior. The error is in the line 24 in the expression j less than size plus 2. Adding 1 here may lead to the j index outside the array bounds. To fix the warning, you need to remove this 1 from the code. Compiler Explorer allows you to generate permanent links that fully preserve the page state at the time of generation. This allows us to share links with pre-entered code in pre-arranged windows. To do this, you need to click Share in the upper right corner of the screen, copy the link and send it to the receiver. Let's simulate clicking on a link from another computer by pasting it in the address bar of a browser that is open in incognito mode. Ta-da! The Windows layout and the entered code are preserved in the same form. This method is very convenient for sharing the results of compiling or analyzing your code with friends and colleagues. It is especially convenient that the receiving party literally doesn't need to do anything. Just click on the link and everything you need will immediately open before your eyes. On the Compiler Explorer site, there is always the latest PVS-Studio version, so after each release you will find more and more errors on the site. However, by using PVS-Studio on godbolt.org, you won't get a full idea of its abilities, because PVS-Studio is not only a diagnostic tool, but also a developed infrastructure. It has plugins for Visual Studio 2010-2019, JetBrains Rider, IntelliJ IDEA, integration in TeamCity, Platform IO, Azure DevOps, Travis CI, Circle CI, GitLab CI/CD, Jenkins, SonarQube, and so on. We have a compilation monitoring utility for performing analysis independently of the IDE, and much more. We also support code analysis in C, C++, C#, and Java for a large number of platforms and compilers that you can see on the screen. Therefore, the best way to get proper understanding of PVS-Studio is to download the analyzer and try it on your project. Thanks for watching!